Hello, everybody. Welcome to the course Java Programming. I am your course instructor. My name is Yulong Deng. I'm from the School of Computer Science. At the very beginning of the class, I will give you some important information about the class. First, the time. The course will take us a quite long time. Start from the academic week first to next week, about 48 class hours. The next is a test book. We use this test book. The name is, there's the Java tutorial, a short course on the basic. It's a sixth edition and published by Part1 Education. Well, how to get this book? You can get a soft copy of the book from the site. Check out the site and you can get a soft copy of the book for your course learning. But if money is not a problem, you can get a paper book from bookstore. This book is published by Part1 Education. It's republished inside China. Let's look next. This book was, it's pretty thick and a little bit expensive. But if you have money, you can buy one. But if you don't have enough money, just get a soft copy online. This is about the textbook. And another textbook for course use is a previous version of this book. It's a same name, Java tutorial, a short course on the basic, the third edition, published in 2001. Yeah, it's another book we can use. I will give your soft copy for this book. I will upload it into the Wiki group and you get it. About the reference book, only one reference book I want to recommend you. That is Thinking in Java. This book is written by Bruce Elko, the fourth edition, and the same publisher, Part1 Education. And this book, you can get it online for free. And this book is quite interesting. It's just like a dictionary for course learning. If you have problems about some concepts during the course learning, you can use the book. Look up your concept inside the book and get detailed information about these concepts or your tough questions. And next is about the grading method. The grading method is composed two parts. One is the performance in class. It's including your attendance record. So you are not allowed absent the class. If absent the class, your attendance record, your attendance record will be deducted. And another is a quiz. I will give you a quiz, maybe in the middle of the term. It's not a hard test. And the experiments, and we will take 4 experiments this semester. And so you must hand in 4 lab reports to me, and I will grade the reports and give you a score about the lab reports. This is about the performance in class. The next part It's a final project. The performance in class will count to 30% of the final grading, but the final project is the very biggest part of the grade. It accounts for the rest grade, 70% of the final grade. It will compose a software and the paperwork. Well, this final project, well, I give this final project the subject and the name of the project, and you select one from this projects, and you will make this project by team. You will build your own team to work on it. And finally, you finish the project, you have a software and write a paperwork for it. And well, handing this software and this paperwork to me and gave you the final project grading. Well, the software accounts for 40% of the grade, and the paperwork 40%, and teamwork 10%, engineering 10%. It's about grading. And finally, it's a question and answer method. And if you have any questions, please let me know. You can post your messages on the Wiki group for course learning, or just email to me. It's a mailboxes. This is my email box. Email box. You write down email box. It's important, and you write to me. Be sure. If you want to ask me some questions about course, please write mail. But with subject. Do not write mail with empty subject or just hello. Oh, I'm fine, but maybe I can't get your mail in my box. Maybe the mail just removed by the mail server as a spam. So write your subject for detail. For example, the subject may be write as I have a problem for the variable definition. Oh, it's a good subject because when I see the project, I know, oh, well, this is a mail asking for help mail from my students. So you can read the mail and give an answer. And inside the mail, please write detailed information about your questions. Describe the questions as detailed as possible. For example, you have some questions during your coding. Please write messages about errors, about intent of your code, what you want to do for the code. Tell me inside the mail and post your code as attachment in the mail and send to me. Remember, it's very, very important. If you want me, get your mail and get your answer. Please write it as detailed. Well, I think maybe there is a question, a common question for all of you, that it's if I have take the course, I have finished the course, what benefit can we get? In other words, if I've finished the course and mastered the Java programming language, can I find a good job? The answer is yes. You can find a good job if you really master the Java programming language. Because the Java programming language is still the most popular programming language around the world. Now we have index for it. The index is named as here, named as topic index. The topic index is just an indicator for the popularity of the programming languages. So this index for the popularity of programming languages, and it comes from a worldwide IT companies and cores and vendors, things like that. So you can use the index to know about the popularity of different programming languages and choose what you want to learn for the future. Well, but a very important thing I want to tell you that this index is only describes the popularity of the programming languages. It's not a judgment of the good or bad of the languages. There's no good or bad among all the programming languages because the very important things you must know that the languages, if it's good, it should be used for solve your problems in the real world. If the language cannot used for solving your problems, it's not a good language. But if it can, it is the good, the suitable language for you, for your problems. Remember it. It's very important. And you can get index. The index is on the site. Please check out the site, and you can get the fresh data from the site about the top index. Here, I get some data from the site and post here. This is the index for this month, February 2020. Okay, this is data, and there's a chart. The chart will have several columns. This column is this year, 2020. This is next year, the same month, February. And this is programming language list. And its ratings and its change. And you see, this top 10 programming languages so far as of February 2020. Yeah, we can see that the Java is at the top of the list. And then it's the C language, and then the Python, and C++, C Sharp, and Visual Basic, and JavaScript, and PHP, and SQL, and Swift. Yeah, Swift is for iOS developing. Well, Java is the number one. Among all the programming languages, it's the most popular programming languages, as we know. And let's move on to the next chart. Well, this chart will indicate the change along the time for all the different languages. Here we have this. Yes, this is the year. All the years from is 22 to this year, 2020. And this is these are different programming languages. The blue line indicates Java, this Java, and the black one here is C, the C languages here, and then maybe the yellow one, oh no, the orange one is C sharp, C++. Well, and we can see that Java is on the top of all the nines. Yeah, almost always on the top of the all nines. So it keeps the popularity unknown. the date of the year at different years is still the most popular languages. The next is the C language. But you can see that the trend, the popularity of Java, well, it dropped down as the time passed. And C the same. It dropped down as time passed. But some kind of new language, for example, here's a green one, Python. Well, it's a rise up as time. Why? Because, as you know, the big data, the AI technology developing, as it's developing, the Python is a very easy language to developing program for AI or big data. So its popularities keep rising. But what about the future? I don't know. But till now, as you know, Java is still the number one popularity, popular languages around the world. So for you, you must have the confidence that if you have mastered the Java programming languages, you can find a good job in the future. But you must really master it, not a grade. Really master it as your tool. Have the ability to solve your problems using Java language. It's very important. So you must practice, 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 practice until you really master it. It's very important for the course learning.